Hello Virgo, this is Grand Madam with your November 2019 reading. For you this morning, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And these will be your headliners for this reading. I call the first top cards headliners because they remind me of the headlines in a news stream or in the news article, let's say, or the highlights of a live stream, a news stream for you younger folks. Back in the day when there were newspapers, they were headlines. So, for 2019 spirit, what are the headliners? What are the message for Virgo using the Energy Oracle deck? Okay, this is good and shuffle now. And your topics of subject matter, your headliners, are patience, door to spirit. Wait a minute, 3 of them came out. Hold on. Door to personal happiness, the angel of strength, and man holding a heart. This is going to be interesting, Virgo. Patience and moderation, just like the temperance card in the Rider-Waite deck, means just that. Take things slowly. Don't jump the gun. Put any thoughts you have about the situation to rest for now. And go do something else. But about the matter that is uppermost in your mind, be very, very, very patient. Stop thinking about it. Door to spirit means at this point in time, you're at the threshold and leveling up spiritually. So, meditate, do yoga, chant, pray, whatever it is you need to do. It'll help you become more patient about the matter. You're going to allow things to flow naturally in place. That's what happens with patience, and that's what happens when you're at the threshold of a spiritual level up. Now, something else. When you level up spiritually, all hell is broken loose in your life. And that is for you to stop and go within. I know that sounds so cliche and new agey, but it means for you to start, just take your time. Sit yourself still. Think on these things. And be quiet about it. It's not going to make your day or break your day. You're in charge of your day. But to detach yourself enough emotionally to be able to receive the messages from the universe about the situation. Once you start listening, once you start hearing those words, that small inner voice, just wait till you hear your higher self speak to you. That'll blow your mind. But once you hear what Spirit has to say or the universe has to say about your situation, not only will you feel much better, you will be energized and you will be much better to cope with the situation. Because right now, Virgo, you're at the door to healing and happiness. So that tells me that everything is, no matter how shady and shaky and just chaotic things look right now, you're right there at that door. Don't walk away from it. And let that door open. It opens automatically for you. You don't have to even turn a knob. You have the angel of strength in your corner. You're going through something, aren't you, Virgo? And she's there, or he's there. You know, angels are sometimes they're unisex, sometimes they're both sexes, sometimes they appear as male and as female. Either way, the energy of the universe is pouring, the angles are pouring into you strength. And that strength will also come from your meditations and your patience. And you don't need a tarot reader to see where all this problem is coming from. This gorgeous man with a heart. So, okay, Virgo, let's see. Which cards? I'll start with the clarifiers. For you, Virgo, I'm going to use the Gilded deck by Sarah Marchetti. And under this man holding a heart, I'm going to use the Romance Angels Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. I might use both Gilded and Romance Angels. We'll see how this goes. So, what is it that you need to be patient about, Virgo? Spirit says 3 shuffles. Okay. Come on. What is this a situation about that is testing Virgo's patience, Spirit? Virgo, you're at a crossroads. This is the card of 2 of Wands. And if you look closely, you'll see birds flying. Birds are symbolic of being messengers of God, messengers of the universe. If you take this path, you'll be in alignment to your door of spirit and your door of personal happiness and healing. If you take another path, it's anything goes. So be patient. Be patient. Right now, you're super burdened, overwhelmed with stress. It's most definitely time for yoga, meditation, or just walk through nature. Take a walk in the park. This is your card, Virgo, the Hermit. It's go within time. Now, the Hermit doesn't retreat because he's scared of the world. He's not afraid of the world. Because within him, see this lantern? That's the light of the world. That's information. That's wisdom. That's more than information. That's applied knowledge that has created a format for wisdom. And that comes within the Hermit. The Hermit has spent some time with Spirit. And the Hermit has learned some things. The Hermit has learned a lot. The Hermit has learned so much that not only can he manage his situation or her situation, but he can teach others how to do the same. So your big thing right about now is the choices you have to make because you're feeling overwhelmed. So go back into Hermit mode. That means cut off the TV, cut off the phone, cut off the friends for a couple of days, just a couple of days. Take a break and go into Hermit mode. The issue is over the past. Oh. More than likely, this soulmate of yours, who's not being a good soulmate, things have come to light, even though they were being played close to the chest. Now I'm going to put those cards now and leave them right about there. So, this is what you're being patient about. Let's move on to door to Spirit. What are the messages that you have for Virgo Spirit? Spirit is standing right there at the door. What is it that you want Spirit, you want Virgo to know? Now, Virgo, this reading is for Virgo men as well. And it could connote a same-sex relationship with two men. Either way, a romantic devil is the cause of all of it. So, what message? Open your door, Spirit. Tell Virgo what it is you want to say. Use the energy of the Empress. You are the Queen of Queens. The Empress is highly successful. The Empress is the one who is emotionally in charge. She's very caring, very nurturing. Gentlemen, you can use this energy also. Tap into your divine feminine. It's time for caring and nurturing. It's time for your own emotional success. So, what Spirit is telling you is that it's time to kick into the divine feminine way of doing things. Receiving. Receiving. You've got it all together. You are the one. There's nothing more you have to do. Just sit back and be patient. Oh yeah, because judgment has been called into, judgment's been called. Judgment means bringing fairness to a situation. Judgment also means a second chance. So you have an opportunity for a second chance. Right now, no decisions have been made, which is also a decision into itself. The decision not to make a decision regarding a King of Cups. Did I call it or did I call it, folks? Same person. Now, this King of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Either way, this gentleman has mastered his emotions. He is no longer hiding his feelings. He has recognized them. He's identified them. He knows what they mean for him now. He will learn, or he has learned, the importance of expressing them now. But he has issues. He has addictions. You know, some people are even addicted to love. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, image, beauty, money. Money is a big addiction. I've got to make this money. I've got to get this money. I've got to find this money by any means necessary. I've got to be. Success can also be an addiction. But now, he's become the King of Swords. He's learned that he has to use his mind over his emotions sometimes. He can't go running off willy-nilly because it feels good. As a matter of fact, he has detached himself from a situation because what felt good before feels like crap now. And he's analyzed. He used a head over heart decision. Okay. And you can thank Spirit for that, because Spirit was also, or the universe, where are they? Hold on. Spirit was motivating it all. Your person, or this man holding a heart, this King of Cups, was put through emotional boot camp so that he would have to learn and to develop emotional maturity, Virgo, to be with you. Because without those harsh lessons in love, which I suspect was a third-party situation, because nobody gets your ass kicked like you get your ass kicked in a third-party situation. was necessary. Do not take it personally. Do not feel that you were less than in any way. It wasn't you. But you had your issues too, Virgo. Which is why you're going to stand at the door of Spirit and wait for Spirit to open the door to tell you some things about yourself. But one thing is for sure, to attract someone like this, you weren't too keen on your own emotions. You allowed people to overwhelm you. You let that service bit get the best of you. Virgo loves by giving service. Virgo is also vulnerable when giving service because people see your talents, your skills, and your drive, and they manipulate you with it. Now, we're going to move over to the door of personal healing and happiness and clarify that to see what good things may come. So, for Virgo, clarify door to personal healing and happiness, which means Virgo, you've been hurt. You've been hurt profoundly. I hope you stop performing the services. That's step one to healing. Serve yourself first. So clarify door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. Virgo, I would not be surprised if you were burnt out from the entire situation. So one more shuffle, and we clarify the door to personal healing and happiness. Happiness doesn't matter. It's all good. Three of Pentacles. Business collaboration. Creative activity. Actions taken. And Page of Swords. Okay, Virgo. You can come together with business partners or people who want to help you with some type of project to get off the ground, or you lended your help to help two others get their projects off the ground and just keep them straight and organized. And as you were watching, oh my God, they fell in love. You saw them fall in love with each other. The problem was that was your person. That confused you. I'm here doing all this work. She hasn't lifted a finger. She doesn't know how to do jack. And he falls for her? Yes, he did. He was her wish card. And that got you all hung up. But you pulled back. It took some time, but you finally pulled back to save yourself. And in pulling back to save yourself, love turned in your direction. Which brings us to the Angel of Strength, which is saying, we're here to help you. This is support from your spirit guides, the universe, all those who are aware of the situation and support you. We're here to love you, to help you, to console you, and to give you the energy that keeps you strong in this. Now let's take a look at this man holding a heart. I can't wait to see what this is about. Spirit, clarify. You know what? I'm not going to... Yeah. Clarify this, Spirit. For Virgo, man holding a heart. Clarify. Man holding a heart. Clarify. Man holding a heart. One more. Okay, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is definitely a third-party situation because your man holding a heart was involved with the Queen of Cups and the whole thing fell down. But when it fell down, those bricks hit everybody. It messed up the business. It messed up your love situation with them. But you know what? You see this Wheel of Fortune? It's also the Wheel of Destiny. It was supposed to happen. Bam. And now you've become the Queen of Swords. Someone who's not taking any mess. Someone who cuts out the bullshit. A woman who has been through the ringer, but who is now strong. High Priestess and highly intuitive. There is not a secret that can be kept from you now, Virgo, because you know. Eight of Pentacles deals with working. You've put in the work on yourself, and now you're waiting for your rewards with the Three of Wands. Your ship has come in. So while all this foolishness was going on, you decided to work on yourself. And now you're reaping the rewards. Still practice your patience. This is also a Sagittarius individual. Be moderate. Watch your drinking. Virgo, you're drinking a little too much. And you're going to be fine. This card is also a card of good fortune and good luck. Even though when it's reversed, it's not going to be too bad. So, on that, let's pick up the romance cards. Let's move these out of the way. Let's just move them out the way. And I'm going to throw down some Romance Angel Oracle decks. What is your message for Virgo regarding the man holding a heart in a three-way situation? What is your message for November 27th, 2019 for Virgo? One more shuffle, Virgo. One more shuffle. Okay, it looks like you're going to be starting all over with this guy. But this time, Virgo, you're going to see a different version of him. A new and improved version of him. Because he wants to rebuild. And there's also a new and improved version of yourself. Because you're not going to put your energy into something that's not going to work. So, this card is talking about getting to know each other all over again. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. Stay optimistic. Don't look for anything. Keep your mind open. Don't no negative energies, no negative thoughts. Have no negative thoughts about love situations. Have no negative thoughts about your jacked up situation. I know that's hard, Virgo, because you know exactly what it was, and you've analyzed it to death, and you felt every emotion you even made up shit, Virgo. Some of that stuff you made up. Stay in a positive space and in a loving space. And this card says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Put some more positive energy into your vortex of good things. And finally, this card says let your friends help you. However, in a situation as complicated and intense as this, I would suggest there's something called a fair recovery. And you find this with counselors who do couples therapy, but let me warn you, not all counselors are good with this because this is a new specialty that's cropped up in the land for the 21st century. Third-party situations and infidelities through the roof, and people are emotionally traumatized from it. They actually have a form of PTSD from it. Even though once you get back with your partner, you can't stand the sight of him or her. And see, this is where counseling is going to have to come in and help you through it. Because when you've been in something like a third-party situation, the betrayed and the one who was unfaithful have literally torn themselves apart. The betrayed was torn apart by the one who was unfaithful. The unfaithful has torn themselves apart by dealing with what was more than likely a karmic situation or a karmic soulmate. Plus, dealing with the fact of how deeply and profoundly they've hurt you. So their thing is guilt, shame, and some other stuff. In the meantime, you're damn near paranoid because the person you thought had your back did not. As a matter of fact, they stabbed you in the back. That's not going to go away with an apology and I love you and a dozen red roses. And let me be clear, it's going to take some work and it's not going to heal overnight. Something like this, depending upon your personality strength, can take years. And since if it's going to take that long, or it has the potential to take that long, because you know you've Virgo, you've gone back with this guy. You've gone back with him. Some haven't, but there are those who have. It was a, what do you call it? Twin flame situation for some. Just a third party situation that broke up for others. But for those of you coming back together in a reunion, I would strongly recommend for those who know your twin flames, twin flame counselors. For those who are not twin flames, couples therapy with emphasis on the affairs or infidelity recovery specialty. And that's it, Virgo, for November 2019. This is Grand Madam holding you close and sending you love.